Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoffs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set.
Back to throw. It's White. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now the running back's got it again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Pressure is coming. Cooper for the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 7-0. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Park behind the line. It's Powell. Breaks free. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's White. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
An important 3rd down play coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a fumble behind the line. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it?
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Baker. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting him off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now from the pistol formation. Single back, takes the handoff. And the Tar Heels are going to keep this drive rolling.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Powell.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down play for this offense. Back to throw. It's White. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looking for some space. It's Powell.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks into the clear. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's White. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they can't bring him down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Smith. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. The receiver grabs it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They move the ball to the 41.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Defense showing blitz here. Gonna run it. It's Smith. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense operating from the pistol. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Now we'll run a draw play. Fights off the defender. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good. You almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And there's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And we're able to get him down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Might kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. First job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's White. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Using his legs here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Looking downfield. It's White. Makes the grab. It's Powell. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This offense has been struggling. Still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back. It's White. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup by the offense to end this third quarter. And it's North Carolina in front. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. You have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. a gap. It's gone. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. To throw, it's White. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Powell. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw again. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's White. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.